Hey beautiful people, welcome back to this beautiful channel. I am Shishaba and I'm alone today. I'm the only gem present today because we are apart, like we said in the previous video. So I'm gonna get down to it. Okay, because I'm learning to look at the camera and not like the monitor, like the camera, not the screen. So I hope I get it right. But because I'm too pretty, like I'm so beautiful. So I look at myself the whole time. Okay, so Lala posted okay, the other Tonga Gem posted quite a sad video earlier on during the week. So we're thinking, okay, let me just like post a fun one so we balance our things out, make you guys smile a bit. So as I promised you guys, I'm gonna do a story time when we reach 100 subscribers. This is it. So my fellow Tonga Gem chose this one for me because I've got a lot to tell, but I was like, which one do I tell now? You know, I was just like, okay, tell the one you were a clown, the one you shot your shot, past tense of shoot, shot. So I shot my shot. Yeah, the one I shot my shot. I DM'd my then crush. Yeah. So it was a Friday. I remember I was lit. It was one of those Fridays where I was like, why not? So I was lit. And then now I'm gonna call, okay, I was staying with a friend. Her name, let's give her the name Lucy. She's gonna kill me for this name, damn. And then let's call her boyfriend because it's relevant in the story. Let's call Lucy's boyfriend. Lucy's like my friend, and then her boyfriend we're gonna call. I'm going to look at the camera. And then we're gonna call her boyfriend Mike. And then we're gonna call my crush Hilarious because he's hilarious. So this Friday, Lucy's like, yo friend, my boyfriend's not talking to me. He told me he's out with Hilarious. And thing is, it wasn't for the first time he's out with Hilarious and should complain. So now I'm like, who is this Hilarious guy? Who's this guy? Who's like, why are they so close and whatever? And she's like, you don't know? I'm like, no, I don't know this guy. Like, how would I know this guy? I mean, and then she shows me his pictures on Instagram. And I'm like, snap. I know excuse me. It's not Corey. I am fine. So I'm like, I know this guy from somewhere, but I wouldn't know his name. I've never spoken to him. So I'm like, oh, okay, chill. But then I was like, the litness in me was like, what are you doing? You can see he's cute. Why are you just letting him go? Like, do your thing. So I was like, girl, So this is the kind of friend who's gonna hype you up to do anything you wanna do. So basically, if I go to her and I say, girl, I wanna hit this girl, she's gonna be like, yeah, do it. Like she hypes you up to do the things that you wanna do, even if it's wrong. For example, I hate bras, ne? Sometimes I'll wear a shirt and it's gonna look bad, but then she'll be like, no, friend, free the nipple. She's got kind of a person. So whatever I wanna do, she hypes me up. Gang, that one. Sure. So I'm like, yo, let's just send this guy a DM. She's like, yeah, why not? Do it. You are liberated when a girl. Do it. Sharp Namina, I take my phone. I'm like, what do I say? I'm lit. She takes my phone and then she types something along the lines of, I've been meaning to invite you over for drinks, but I'm scared of rejection. Because they accepted, I sent him a request, they accepted, but it didn't follow back. I'm like, what do you mean? So much disrespect. You don't follow me back? What do you mean? And then she's like, I've meant to invite you over for drinks, but then I'm afraid of rejection. Child, okay, we'll sleep. Now it's like the next day in the morning. How? Dorolo reply. I'm like, and now I'm no more lit. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this thing. So I delete the DM before he says it. So I think like with Instagram, like WhatsApp, it's gonna leave a thing saying, okay, somebody deleted something. So he saw that text instead of like the actual DM. I'm trying so hard to look at the camera. So he sent that instead of the actual DM. And then I'm like, because Mina, I'm like, oh wait, before that, I logged into Instagram, ne? He had a post on his Insta stories. So I'm like, if you're gonna be on Instagram and see your stories but don't open your DMs, it means you've got like a lot of DMs going on. Oh, that is fast. Past the right. DMs. I'm like, it means you've got so much DMs going on. You're used to it. It's like, So I delete the DM, and then he says that thing that is left there. And then it happens that he goes to Mike's place because they are friends. I think after a week, like a week goes by, he goes to Mike's place, and then he gets there. He's like, yo, friend, there's this girl. I think she sent something but deleted. And when I go through her profile, I see a woman on her pictures. And then Mike is like, oh, snap, is she horrible? Baby's friend, they are friends, they stay together, blah, blah, blah. So the Instagram video called me. The video called me by Instagram. And then with Instagram, I think if you're not online, it won't like ring. It'll just leave you like a notification for when you log into Instagram. So I log into Instagram, I see a missed call. I'm like, I'm not gonna call back, whatever. Like, I'm over the whole thing now. I was late and I kind of regret doing that, whatever. And then the same day or like the following day again, oh, Mike calls my friend Lucy on some, yo, babe, I'm with Hilarious. We're gonna come to your place. I'm gonna come and see you. We're gonna come and hang out, Listen, Mike calls Lucy. I'm sorry, why is that? Mike calls Lucy, and then Lucy's like, and tells Lucy that he's gonna come and see her. Mike is bringing Hilarious. I have never spoken to Hilarious. For all I know, I sent him a DM. He didn't read. I deleted. He video called me. I didn't answer. That is it. We've never spoken. So now he's coming to my place. Can you imagine for a second, Okay, chill. So I'm like, okay, fine, friends. Since they're coming here, since Mike and Hilarious are coming here, why am I looking at the door? I'm trying to look at the camera instead. I'm like, since they're coming here, let's do this. When you go downstairs, if they wanna be signed in, at least tell me no before you do it, so I leave the apartment, and go to like another floor, some other people's place in this building, because of course I know people in the building. I wanna go chill there because I don't wanna chill with Hilarious. I don't wanna talk to him. I don't wanna face my demons. She's like, no, cool, friend, I've got you. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna let you know. Okay, I'm chilling on the bed. She went downstairs now. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for the text. 2-3 minutes after, I hear voices like down the corridor. I'm like, thing is, I know my friend's voice. It's squeaky. It's high pitched. Do you know how a mouse sounds? That's Lucy for you. So now I'm like, okay, I hear like a deeper voice. I'm like, oh, okay, that's Lucy and Mike. But I'm like, no, man. There's a third person in this conversation. Yeah, you have it right. Lucy fucking betrayed me. It was Lucy, Mike, and Hilarious coming down to my flat. It was around 5-ish. Lucy and I hadn't bathed. We hadn't, like, we were in our worst, wearing dirty clothes. I was in a baggy shirt with holes. I was in this jeans, light blue jeans, and they were dirty. You know when light blue jeans are dirty? Like, they even show. I was in those. Okay, I just did my hair, but I mean, I'd been sitting the whole day, and I'm a big girl, so it's like, yo, why would you do that to me? You, Lucy. Fine. And then now, so now I see is it the door knock or the door lock? That thing you open the door with. I see it opening. I'm like, this is Lucy opening the door. I ran to the bathroom. So the thing is, with my apartment, when you walk in, it's like the kitchen and then the door to the bathroom. So I just ran to the bathroom. I locked myself in there. They went in. Now I text to some. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you betrayed me. What the fuck? Like, what is this? Like, girl. And now she's like, and she comes to the bathroom. She's like, no, friend, I'm sorry. Like he was here to see you. I couldn't what's the word? I couldn't tell you because we were gonna go away, and as if okay, it was out of good faith from Lucy. No matter, I mean, I was nervous. You see, guys, man, negative neighbor, see the things we do. So I was like, cool, whatever. And then now I'm chilling in the bathroom. I'm chilling chilling in the bathroom these days, chilling in my room. And then and I opened the bathroom door and I opened like a very little space, and then I squeezed myself out. I opened the main door and I ran out. I went to the staircase to chill there. Yeah, the day. And then now 2-3 minutes after, I hear, you see when you see like the door opening, the door that leads you to the staircase where I'm chilling. I see the door opens. Like, okay, this is Lucy coming to like convince me to go back to the flat. I'm sitting like this because I'm on my phone, and I'm looking like this. So the first thing I see is shoes. Trust me, I know every shoe my friend owns. When I saw the first foot go in there, I was like, damn. It was hilarious. That guy legit watched me run away from him. I was embarrassing myself even more. Like now I'm like embarrassed to the last extent of embarrassment. I look crusty to the last extent of crusty. I'm as crusty as a human being could ever be. Like it was bad. It wasn't even bad. It was bad. Cool. First thing I do. My name Jala. First thing I do when I see him walks in, I scream. I legit scream and go like I go. I never experienced it. I scream and I pull up my baggy shirt and I hide my face in there like this. So the whole time when he was sitting to me in the staircase area, my head was in my shirt like that. Like I couldn't even look at his face or like smile at him. Like I couldn't do anything of that sort. I just like did this the whole time. So he's like, hi. I'm like, hello. He's like, what's up? I'm like, yo, you know the situation. He's like, men. Something, I think men go for lessons where they're taught to convince human beings. They're taught to convince girls. It was like, hey, I'm sorry I didn't reply to your DM. I didn't see it. You had to take by the time I saw it. But I called you back. You didn't answer. I'm here to see you, to spend a day with you. He said all the right things. Imagine you are crashing on this guy. You even stoop to that level of DMing him. Next thing is actual place telling you, I am so... I say I was in a movie for a moment. I was like, am I staring in some Hollywood shit? What do you mean? Like, girl, hold your horses. What's happening? And he was saying, no, let's go back to the house. I'm like, no, it's just like, no, let's go back. I'm not gonna live here without you. Yeah, but fine. And I feel bad because I only DM'd this guy because I was going through a rough patch with my boyfriend. And thing is, in my mind, my boyfriend had broken up with me. In my mind, I was like legit shocked. Okay, this guy broke up with me, So I was like, I don't care. So my boyfriend is gonna watch this. So baby, I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. So I guess I am risking my relationship for you. And then you don't subscribe, you don't comment, you don't share, you don't like. I respect me. Respect this. Chilled. And then I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna come back. Hey, I'm like, just go, I'm gonna come after you. Like the things he said in there, you would swear he'll be chilling with me in this bedroom, watching me tell the story of how we first met. Like he was that much, And I'm like, where do people get the energy to convince you, knowing very well they don't mean anything? Like, how much does it take for you to pretend? I don't know how this. Guys, I can't even. Okay, whatever. Let me just. Yeah. And then he goes, and then I follow him. Like I gather the strength. I'm like, okay, chill. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Stand up. Go to the bedrooms. Just say hi to Mike and say hi to him again, and then just go bath. Like, chill. I go back there. I'm like, hi, Mike. Hey, we talk. It's, I'm getting comfortable at big because I'm like, my crush likes me back. Like I'm comfortable. I am within. My crush crush likes me back. He's here. What do you mean? What more do you want, babe? See? And then now, Lucy and I share the shower at times. Like, we used to do that a lot. So I go to the bathroom, we share the shower, we get dressed in the bathroom because I stayed in the bachelor. So we couldn't like go back and get dressed in, whatever. So guys, I'm like, tonight is the night shame. Like I am. Guys, do you know the movie Jump the Broom? Okay, let me just forget about the movie. So now I'm like, okay, now we are dressed. Like, okay, let's go chill at some chilling area. Somewhere we went to chill somewhere. So we go there. There are drinks, conversations, company, good sitting, comfortable couches, the likes. We go there. Now it's Lucy, Mike, me, hilarious. In my mind, I'm like, yo, my December has started. I'm like, my December is started. It has started. I am happy. I'm in. So we go there. We chill. Guys, I don't even know how to explain or how to stress this enough for you to understand. When I say that guy convinced me, like that guy said all the right things that you'd want to hear on the first time you meet a guy. He said but listen, this way he kind of like gave me the first time. Why is she trouble? No matter how perfect he sounds, he's still a man. He's a typical South African man. So don't be out there throwing yourself in deep. Because thing is, with me, I had a crush on him. So obviously, I was gonna fall for him easily. For him, it's like another game, another girl. It's normal, you know. And then his answer. This is why I was like, you know what? Actually, you are typical. You are like any other men. He's like, okay, I'm birthdaying in a week or two. I forgot. I'm birthdaying soon. I'm gonna throw a party, a very huge party. I want you there. Say something about me. I'm like, God, I just need, like, we just met literally an hour ago. Now you want me to be at your party with all of your friends, giving a girlfriend speech at your birthday. I was like, now I know you're just drunk, or you just want to have a good Friday. You don't want me to feel better about what I did. You just actually was like you're the guy. Thing is, that they wanted me to feel okay and like forgive myself and not feel bad anymore or like embarrassed for what I did. Because it's quite obvious now when I look back. Like, he said all the right things to me. Like, he said all the right things. We chilled until like curfew time. Now they had to like send out. It's like, no, I don't want to leave. I want to sleep. Man, I want to sleep over. I want to spend time with you. I'm like, no, your car is parked outside and I stay in the city and I don't pay for parking here. So your car can't sleep like outside the road, the flat there by the road. It's not safe. It's Joe's, whatever. He's like, no, let's just go to my place, all of us then, or go to Mike's place because it's an option. I don't want to leave you. I'm like, oh, babe, you don't want to leave me. You don't want to leave me. I don't want to leave me. And I'm no, listen, it's fine. You can come back tomorrow. Like, we're going to have like a proper date and whatever. Yeah. Because we had already planned, oh, but tomorrow is coming back, so we talk more and like. You know, guys, I thought I was at the level where ninja game. Like, now you can't fool me. Man. Just when you think I have the game right. She is. Malaysia no she landa, she no she sungula. Okay, whatever. And then they leave. And then now, because remember he didn't reply to my DM, so I caught feelings. I unfollowed him. And then now I'm like, okay, let me just follow him back because Vela now his babe, you see? I go back to the flat. When I request, it says follow again. I request, it says follow. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, okay, fine. You know what? It's late anyways. Sleep. We're gonna see this whole thing in the morning. I sleep. Guys, when I woke up to go and pee at 3 a.m., first thing I did was took my phone and went onto Instagram. I'm like, me, I am following my man. You Instagram, you are stupid. I'm following my man. I go there, same thing. Guys, I even Googled something along the lines of how to search for a handle you can't find. What because now I couldn't even find his handle anymore. they gave me instructions, like Instagram gave me instructions on how to do the things. I followed instructions. I refreshed my tonto, left, right, center, blue, green, white. I followed him. Ni bola go accept ka. Following day, accept. But now I'm waiting. He's gonna come back. We're gonna go on a date. Not even like a date, like just he's gonna come back and see me again, you know. And then my sister calls me. She's like, "Yo, Shabo, let's go to farmers market. Sister dating. Let me take you out." I'm like, "I have a date." Imagine the things men makers do. I'm like, "No, sis, I have a date. Hey, I can't." Lala is like, "Friend, I understand he couldn't. I understand you had like a beautiful night, Mara." He's still like, I'm like, "What do you mean? Did Mike say anything to you?" Because now it's like 12 in the morning, like 12 a.m. Sunday. There's no text from either of them. Now I'm like, "Hey, did my man get involved in an accident? Like my husband now is in an accident. Like what's going on?" We call Mike. Okay, they are safe. Apparently now he just left Mike's place to go to his place. But there's no reply. Like now I'm like, "Hey man, reality is now starting to dawn on me. Like reality, girl." I'm like, "You know what? Okay, it's fine. Let me just go with my sister. If he calls me, I'm gonna text her from there, because now it moved to Midjoin. I'm gonna text her from Midjoin back to Joe's for this guy. I wouldn't mind." Chilled. And then now I go with my sister. And the whole time I'm like on Instagram, waiting for a follow back or like a DM. Because he even took my number. And he's like, "Save your number on my phone." I said, "My number is Shishog." He's like, "No." Guess what he did? He put he put two hearts next to my name. Guys, I was innocent. I wrote Shishog and I saved my number. And then he's like, "No." He took the phone and put like two hearts next to my name. Men will no. And then another thing now, like we're shooting like pictures, like cute videos. He posted on his Instagram story. Now I'm like, I am married. It cools me when I think about it. Shem you, Lobuti. Okay, chill. So you see, guys, Guru, like it wasn't on my side only. He was like he was there, like he was, you know. So then I'm like, I know. December, it's me, no baby. But man, when you did the Instagram thing, I was like, no, too good to be true. You want to post me on your because for me, posting people is like, "Yo, guys, now I don't just post a guy." So I'm like, "You posted me on your stories." No, it's too good to be true. All the things you're saying are like, right, it's too perfect to be true. In this moment, it's too beautiful to be true. And then the birthday party thing, I was like, mm-mm. So I even told Lucy, I was like, "Your friend," he said this type of things turned me off. And I'm like, I understand maybe no, I made the first move, but guys get shut out there, but they don't do these things. Like you are being extra now. Like I can tell. But I was like, God doesn't work with girl codes or protocols. Like, he's friends with your friend's boyfriend. Don't do it. I'm like, when God shows up, he shows off, and this is definitely God showing off. You know, like give him a benefit of the doubt. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So where was I again? Oh, no photo bingo, no nothing. First days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, nothing. At this point, my friend is like, you know what? Just it's fine. You had fun the evening. I'm like, yeah, I had fun, Mara. Let's normalize having innocent chilling sessions. Like I know that when we're chilling, it's like, okay, we are cozy because we are together, and I'm gonna leave. You're gonna stay here. We're gonna meet again by coincidence one day. Uh, there's like I couldn't need to like lie about, you know, all the things you did, like all the unnecessary effort things. I know, man. Like no. Mm-mm. So I blame my boyfriend for this, because my boyfriend made me think that he broke up with me at the time. So me, I did these things. So I blame my boyfriend. Yeah, guys. So yeah, well, up to date, guys. I could, you know what? I would put like a picture of me and him here being beautiful. Mara, I think Mara, I've seen like him posting on his Instagram story. Some girl. Mara, like, so I think he has a girlfriend. Or a girl is vibing with because she's gonna post like her nails or like her hair, but not like hair, you know. So I'm like, and then he posted me. I'm like, this guy was fooling me for real. So I won't post that because it's gonna defeat like the whole purpose of like being fun. Because I know 90% of you guys know that guy for a fact. Trust me, you know him by name, by surname, by everything. You know him. You even know his height and his skin color. If I tell him his name, you're gonna know. So I'm like, So I won't do that. But then yeah, that's how I shot my shot and I ended up being made a clown. So I was clowned. But it's fine. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this story. I'm gonna do another one when we get to 200 subscribers. So tell your cousins to tell their friends, their aunts, their cousins, their uncles, because my aunts, my uncles, my mom, my parents watch my videos. So I love you guys, and to Lala, I miss you, baby girl. Mwah. Oh wait, Lucy, Mike, and Hilarious, thank you for making me have an experience. Now I get to share on my channel. Bye.